Greetings, my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is L.D. Smith, the Watchman on the wall. We got another good one here today. We're going to be talking about destruction that is coming upon this planet. We have had some bad weather concerning tornadoes and severe thunderstorms and flooding and stuff like that. And many times they teach us what they have taught, that is of the devil and Satan and all kind of foolishness, and we have tend to believe that. But we're going to show you today in the word of Yahweh's that that's not true. That's not the case. As I've always said, the enemy, our enemy, will not tell you the truth. And we're going to show you today in Yahweh's word the truth about all of these things. All right? Let us get your King James Bible now. And we're going to be coming from the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah 23rd chapter, verses 19. And like I said before, they want to say, well, the devil or Satan or whatever they want to say, Mother Nature causes these tornadoes and severe thunderstorms and downspouts that we see, windstorms, earthquakes, these wildfires that starts from lightning and stuff like that. They say that it's Mother Nature and that it's evil and it's of the devil. But I'm here today to prove my enemy and your enemy to be wrong, if you're a Hebrew Israelite. All right, now let us go to Jeremiah. I did say Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, and let's look at verses 19. It says, Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is going forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind. It shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked. Now, that being said, if you look back over all these storms that have been taking place, these tornadoes that they say, whirlwind is another name for it. They always say on the news, tornadic activity, twister, all these names that they came up with, but the Bible calls it a whirlwind. And as you know, that as back in the past, we have always called them whirlwind. But anyway, tornadoes, however they want to call them, we see here that Yahweh said that He sent it forth, not the devil, not Satan, not Mother Nature, as they say, well, it was an act of God. No, it was an act of Yahweh. Yahweh sent it, okay? All right, now we see there that it came from Yahweh, and He says that He doesn't send it upon the ones that He loved. He sends it upon the head of the wicked. All right, now if you notice the places of devastation, southern Indiana is one, all down through there, destroyed almost. I think they say a little town down there. I remember seeing on CNN News, this one of those news stations, this lady, she was standing out there and she was rebuking the tornado as it was forming, coming down toward the ground. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You shall not come hither. They showed where she ran back in the house, and they showed part of it. They wouldn't show it all, but anyway, it tore off half of a roof, and it could have torn off the back part of our house, but they wouldn't show that part. And they went on to say, well, her faith could only go so far. But as a matter of fact, her faith didn't do anything, because if her faith had done anything, it wouldn't have came down and struck her home. All right. So we see there that even calling on Jesus did not stop it. Why? Because Yahweh sent that tornado through that little town. So in other words, how can Jesus rebuke Yahweh and say that he is Yahweh's son? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Of course, I know that he's a fake, but I'm trying my best to get the word out, and for you to read, Israel, for you to read, and for you to just look at it, the best way is to look at it with a simple mind. And don't let anyone talk that spiritual crap to you. Just look at it, with a simple mind, and have an open mind to read it and receive it for yourself. See, because it doesn't take that much education to understand that it says here that, behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury. I mean, how much knowledge does it take to understand that? It didn't say that it came forth from Satan. It said it went forth from Yahweh. So we see Yahweh is the one that has sent these tornadoes and these storms. And as Jesus said over there in the book of Matthew 8:25, talking about he rebuked the wind and the sea. How can God rebuke himself if he is the Son of God? That doesn't make sense to me at all. Does it to you? I thought not. But anyway, that was just something that I wanted to make, a comparison between the Old Testament and the New Testament. There is a thin line between the Old Testament and the New Testament. And it's one sheet of paper. Right here. One sheet of paper. That's a thin line. That's a thin line between the truth and the lie. It's a thin line. So, that being said, let's go forward, because it's a lot of information that I want to share with you. And like I always say, get your King James Bible, the original King James. Don't get the NIV and all the other stuff. Just get your regular King James Bible and follow along. And I always say, think about what you're reading, and just use common sense. You don't have to be a college grad. You don't have to even have finished high school. Yahweh is just talking with common sense here. And then, like I say, Israel, and this is for you. He will reveal it to you. All you have to do is just have an open mind and just think about it. All I want you to do is think. Even though we're here together reading this, I want you to think about what you are reading. Think about it. Just don't take what someone else is saying. You read it for yourself and you think about it. Then you come up with your decision on what you think about it and how you're going to go forth, with it. All right. That being said, let us go to Jeremiah the 30th chapter. And let's look at verses 23. And we're going to read verse 23 and 24. Jeremiah 30, verse 23 and 24. It says, behold, the whirlwind of the Lord, again, goeth forth with fury and continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. He did not say that the whirlwind was going to affect the people that he loves and the people that loves him. He said upon the head of the wicked. So all those that got destroyed in the whirlwinds from Texas all across the Midwest, Yahweh says you are his enemy. You are the wicked one. And this is the reason why it happened to you. It is not going to happen to the ones that he loves. He says here that it falls with pain upon the head of the wicked. Goes on and says, the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he hath done it, and until he hath performed the intent of his heart. In the latter days ye shall consider it. We're living in the latter days. It's time for the world to see that this is the work of Yahweh, not the devil, not Satan, but Yahweh is punishing people for what their ancestors, and not only their ancestors, but what they have done also. I mean, many, will say, you can reap what you sow, but that happens to every other race but the Caucasian. They can do anything they want to in this country. There's no repercussion.
Wake up.
But that works. You reap what you sow, especially against those that are of color that looks like me. When a black man does something, he's gonna they got a trap set for you.
Warn them from me.
And that's the way it is. Well, you got to pay for it. I mean, like a felony. A felony is really set up for the black man, for the states to make money off of housing them. The prisons is nothing but a business.
Warn them from me.
It's a business to imprison those that have color in their skin, those that have hue in their skin. It is set up for only those. Hue means color.
Wake up.
That's what hue means. And for some unknown reason, a lot of my people have went to this bleaching cream to take their precious hue out of their skin.
Warn them from me.
I mean,
wake up.
It's a shame that the enemy have tricked you into you want to be like your enemy. And he plainly said for us not to be like an enemy. He originally set us up to be separated from our enemy. But after our ancestors sinned, we came over here and went into slavery to our enemy.
Warn them from me.
But when the whirlwind goes out, the tornado goes out, it goes out strictly for his enemies. Not for those that are his children. We'll go a little further.
This concludes part 1 of part 2 Monday podcast titled Good and Bad Things. Shalom, family.
You've been lied to, thinking Jesus came for you. Bled, died on a cross just to save you. And you've been made a fool, thinking you can speak it, confessing with your mouth Jesus Christ and believe it. Well now, you've been made a fool. What a fool, what a fool, what a fool. The Most High, He only rules in every nation, every heathen soon to see it. The Most High God is Israel's Redeemer, and only a fool would put another God before Him. First commandment, put no other God before me. Calling on Jesus Christ, Christ insanity. Believing on another God, pure insanity. You've been lied to, Jesus can't save you. 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 You've been lied to, no one can save you. You've been lied to.
This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the one.
Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel, Most High. Praise to the Most High. All praise, praise to the Most High. God of Israel.
Warn them from me. Wake up. Warn them from me. Wake up. Warn them from me. Wake up. Warn them from me.